Well, on the job, he's supposed to be level-headed, respectful, a peacekeeper. That's what we expect from sheriff's deputies. But we've discovered a New Mexico lawman whose off-duty behavior is shocking. Actually, this guy acts like a thug. In tonight's special assignment, Dean Staley has exclusive video of an out-of-control cop.
Brawling and thuggery, drunk and disorderly, threatening behavior over and over again. One person involved in all of them. His name is Algin Mendez. So why should you care about Algin Mendez? Well, it's his day job. He works as a deputy here at the Rio Arriba County Sheriff's Office in Espanola.
Just irrational behavior. Some of his statements are very confusing.
Sheriff Tommy Rodella is Mendez's boss.
Totally unacceptable.
We'll get back to Mendez's public brawling, but before that, you should know about his past. Before joining the Rio Arriba County Sheriff's Office, he worked in the New Mexico State Police Department. He was fired from state police for refusing to take a police report from a domestic violence victim. Former Rio Arriba County Sheriff Joe Mascareñas then hired Mendez. Mendez's police certification was later suspended for 60 days for that domestic violence incident. That suspension meant he was not allowed to be on patrol or write tickets between March 25th and May 25th of last year. But according to documents obtained by News 13, Mendez did, in fact, perform police work during that 60-day suspension.
The traffic stop occurred on May 24th, 2010, at little after 8 o'clock in the morning.
Rodella confirmed the documents list calls that Mendez responded to during the time he was on suspension.
The activity that he was involved in, making traffic stops, would have been prohibited by the Law Enforcement Academy Board.
Rodella is also concerned about Mendez's fighting. The deputy has tried a professional career in the boxing ring and the MMA octagon. His fighting spirit has been on display most recently at the Buffalo Thunder Resort.
Have you seen any video of these incidents?
I have.
What did you see?
Behavior that's not acceptable in law enforcement.
Mendez was kicked out of the Pewaukee Hotel after incidents involving police on March 27th and 28th of last year. At that time, he was banned from the resort, quote, due to his drunken behavior. Still, that didn't stop him from coming back 2 weeks later. A security guard told Mendez he was trespassing and asked him to leave. She says he became, quote, threatening, taunting, and aggressive. 2 weeks after that, Mendez was back. The same security guard encountered him again and again found him threatening. In her report, she said she was nervous because she had previously seen Mendez, quote, inflict serious harm to others. Pewaukee police kicked him out of the hotel again, but this time it only took an hour for him to come back. Mendez and a friend began arguing over a girl. Another man tries to stop the two from getting into a fight, and Mendez headbutts him. The other man punches Mendez, and the deputy ends up on the floor. Later, in a holding area of the casino, Mendez is so drunk he vomits and cannot communicate with paramedics. A security guard has to hold on to him to keep him from falling over. Sheriff Rodella has placed Mendez on administrative leave. Mendez declined to speak to News 13 about any of these matters. In fact, he referred us to his attorney. His attorney says that Mendez feels the sheriff is retaliating against him for personal reasons. The sheriff denies those allegations. On special assignment, Dean Staley, KRQE News 13.
Now, in the meantime, Rodella has referred his allegations to the Law Enforcement Academy Board. And until the sheriff or the board takes action, Rio Arriba taxpayers continue to pay Mendez.